I can't really answer the question as to what history will make of this, because we're in uncharted waters here. This is unprecedented. We're dealing at this moment with a country which is utterly corrupt. There's no functioning part of it. There's no voice of media to say anything. There's no judge that is straight. There is no politician who is courageous. So the entire system is warped. And therefore, you know, it would be a brave person and a very kind of, almost a very prescient person who would dare to actually say, well, what will history make of this? I'd be inclined to add, well, if there is a history. But, because you see, this is the problem with we're dealing with, we're using the apparatus we have, and particularly as you're older, if you've lived in this country a long time, you have this apparatus that apprehends reality in a certain way based on your experience through the years of relative decency. And now this is the amazing thing that's actually happened. That when we had a relatively decent country, well, of course, little minor pockets of corruption here and there and blah, blah, all that. Yes, of course. From morning till night, the media constantly told us about this corruption, 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 corruption. But then, when the corruption became total, what happened? They felt silent. They left their pens down. And they stopped being watchdogs. Why? Because they were terrified. They knew that this was not like it used to be, where you could pick a soft target, have a go and make a name for yourself. Now if you have a go, you're going to be the next to get done. And that's the problem, you see. We are dependent on the people who tell the stories. We're on the margins. We speak the truth, but we're on the margins. And at the moment, that's a kind of a pretty hopeless prospect. You know, I used to be a journalist in Ireland for a long, long time, many decades. And I was on every other radio and television show every other day. Sick and tired listening to myself. Now I'm not on at all. And there's a reason for that. They don't want people telling the truth. And they kind of had a feeling that I was going to be pretty dogged about doing what I'd always done. So that I had to go. This is an interesting thing that I don't think people have picked up yet. The way that politicians, even when there's a little rumble about things now, and there's a little suspicion coming out, and a little bit of there's something wrong here, they just double down. They impassively say, just like it's like the COVID thing. They just repeat the same narrative again. Oh, 7 million people worldwide died from COVID. They don't even say it like that. They don't assert it in response to some allegation to the contrary. They simply just, well, you know, we all know that. That's what happened. Yeah, terrible, terrible. You see, this is about the way that, not just that reality is constructed, but the way that it is actually framed and the way that it is, the intonation of everything. That all of it is skillfully done in order to make it seem that what they're describing is reality as it happens, as it happened. When in fact, it's just a big, big pile of lies from morning till night. Every day, every week, every month, every year.